Nico. What are you doing?
Shh!
What?
I'm practicing that teacher stare, the magical look that makes the students quiet down and pay attention to you without you having to say a single word.
That's right. The power of the eye contact.
Yes, you are correct.
Yes, literally, the best secret we found to avoid ending up voiceless on a Friday afternoon.
Yes, exactly. Today we are going to talk about that and other tricks and techniques that can help us at the moment of teaching. Welcome to Methodica. Hello everyone, I am Nicole.
And I'm Walter, and we are language students. And today we bring you a very important topic and how to use in the classroom. Classroom management. It's very clear to us that knowing a lot of grammar of languages is useless if you don't know how to teach other students, especially when you have a big group of students.
Exactly. Today we are going to see three key tools that are very, very important at the moment of teaching because they help us have a good classroom management and also they make the class more interesting, interactive, and dynamic. And these tools are, first of all, body language. Second, how to grab their attention, the students' attention, with attention grabbers, and last but not least, the art to getting them to give us the answers with
It's eliciting.
eliciting.
Let's start with the first thing students see when you walk into room. What we did at the beginning of the video?
Eye contact?
Yes, eye contact is part of body languages, include posture, and that is energy of the class.
Yes, you are right. If you walk in the classroom looking at the floor with your shoulders slumped and hiding behind the desk, well, the students are going to eat you alive because they are going to think that you have no confidence and that you are scared of them basically. And well, that is the reason why eye contact is the most important tool that you can use in the classroom.
Totally, but be careful. It's not about strategy blankly, okay? You have to use your gaze strategically. For example, when you ask a question all the class and make them that you see all of them, okay? For example, a student in the middle of the class, a student in the corner, a student in the background. You have to use eyes contact with them.
Add gestures that in an English class, your hands are your second language, okay? For example, if you want to teach the word tiny, you don't translate the word. You do the gesture with your fingers, tiny. Also, if you want the students to stand up, you motion it, stand up. And well, your body saves you so many unnecessary translations and keeps the class dynamic. That's why body language and eye contact is very, very important at the moment of teaching, right?
Right, and don't forget you spread your attention across the class.
Yes, you are right with that. You have to pay attention to all the students, not just one little group.
Yes. Now let's moving on to another one of our favorite tool is attention grabbers. Yes?
Yes, exactly. We've all been in that moment where students are doing group work
Yes.
or they're simply talking to each other. They don't pay attention to you. The noise starts to rise. It becomes chaotic, and you need to give the next instruction to continue the class. So the first instinct is to yell, silence. But
Yes.
that is not a correct way to catch or grab our students' attention because by yelling, the only thing we do is adding more noise. And that is something we don't want in the class.
Yes, exactly. An attention grabber is a signal, is a code. You agree with your students, and from the day one, they know it's time to look at you, and could be rhythmic, clapping, and patterns, and it having them repeat.
Also, the famous call and response. For example, the teacher says, um, class, class, and the students have to stop what they are doing, pay attention to the teacher, and answer with the same tone. Yes, yes. Also, another example that we can give about this is the teacher says, hocus pocus,
Yes.
and all the class have to answer with the same tone. Everybody focus. And well, when we do this, it's also important to do gestures because body language is also very important when we do this type of things, when we try to grab the student's attention.
Wonderful work is not just for elementary, no?
Exactly, you are correct.
With nature too,
Yeah, it
and
works
it's
with
not
nature.
to out of their attention for 2 seconds, and without to need to scold them.
Yeah, you are very right with that. Attention grabbers are very useful to grab our students' attention very quickly without the need to yelling and scolding them. So they are very, very useful.
Yes.
Exactly.
For example, this is an attention grabber.
Yes.
So
Tap
they
is an attention grabber
caps
too.
that attention of your students.
Yes, because that captures our
Yes,
student
yes,
attention. So it is very useful. Attention grabbers are very important and useful tools at the moment of teaching. Yes.
Screaming on the class, for
Yes,
example.
without the need to scream. Exactly. So now we are going to continue with the last tool we have for
Yes.
today.
Yes, the last two.
All right. To wrap up, let's talk about the last tool we have for you today in classroom management, and that is the famous eliciting, right?
Right, eliciting. This is a difference between a traditional teacher and a teacher who truly facilitates learning. Eliciting is literally extracting information from your students instead of to spoon feeding of them.
Yes, you are right with that. Now, let's imagine the next situation, okay? You want to teach weather vocabulary. The boring way to do it is by translating the words. For example, sun is equal to sol, sunny is equal to soleado, rain is equal to lluvia, rainy is equal to lluvioso. You are literally just translating the words from English to Spanish. That's the boring way to do it. But the eliciting way to do it is by drawing a cloud on the board and also some raindrops and make the sound of the rain. Okay? And then ask the students. What you can see here, it is sunny? No, right? It is. And you let the students continue the word, complete it. That's the listening way to do it.
It's amazing because you keep them on their toes and they with their own chronologies, and you just guide with questions on pictures and gestures. Example, for example, when you to teach the emotions, you
Yes, you
can
can
use
use
this film to show your students what is the names of the characters about
Yes,
this.
you ask
Yes,
them
yes,
what
them.
are the names of the characters. If you are asking about the movie, if you are asking about the emotions, you ask
Yes,
what emotions they are.
That's right. Oh, another example, the students don't know about the difference in the personal pronouns he or she, and you can use a pictures about the girl and other picture about the boy and show them. For example, when you show the girl, this is she, and when you show them the boy, this is he. Excellent.
Yeah.
Also, it serves as diagnostic tools to know how much vocabulary and they already know before dividing into the main topic.
Yes, you are right with that. These are some ways to do eliciting. So by doing eliciting, uh, we what we do is take the information for the students, make them give you the information instead of us just giving them to them.
The students
They build
on
their
own
own knowledge. That is right. Some ways to do eliciting is by showing pictures. Also, videos can help too.
and gestures, for example,
Gestures.
smile, happy, or hungry.
Yes, doing gestures during eliciting is very important too. That's correct.
That's correct.
And that's all we have for you today. Well, 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 time surely flies, right? Exactly.
Yes.
So, to sum it up, a strong posture, express your ideas with body language, keep eye contact, zero yelling by using attention grabbers, and stop giving the students easy answers by using eliciting. Right?
This is more changes organized teaching and completely transform how your students perceive you.
If you apply any of these strategies during your class, let us know in the comments how it went. So, goodbye everyone.
Don't forget subscribe and follow and share with your friends and your parents and classmates and the teachers and or student teachers. See you the next episode.
Goodbye.
Thank you for listening.
This is Metódica.